Deontay Wilder weighs in at the second lightest of his entire career, 212 pounds. A lot of people had expected him to weigh in heavier than his last fight against Luis Ortiz, where he weighed, I think it was 214. Let's double check here. Yeah, 214 and 3/4, so nearly 215 against Luis Ortiz. But no, he's come in basically 3 pounds lighter, 3 pounds lighter than he was against Ortiz at 212. The only time he's weighed less than this was back in 2008, 10 years ago on his pro debut. He weighed 207 for his pro debut. But since then, he's weighed 213, 214, 215. You know, he's been between the mid-teens and mid-220s throughout his whole career. So coming in this light has surprised a lot of people. He doesn't look that skinny when you look at his upper body, especially when it's zoomed in like that. You can't see how long his arms are and you can't see how proportionate this is to the rest of his physique. But he looks in good shape. Deontay Wilder is always going to be a skinny guy. That's his genetics. He's not somebody who is supposed to have a whole heap of muscle on him. He's supposed to be a skinny guy. Tyson Fury, when he saw Deontay Wilder weigh in at 212, he started clapping and cheering, and he gained even extra confidence from it. He appeared to be saying to the crowd, there's no way a guy at 212 pounds can beat me. No way. The guy's too skinny. He's too small. It's over for him. Well, let's not forget that when Tyson Fury fought Steve Cunningham was only 210. And he dropped Tyson Fury like a bad habit in that second round. So maybe Fury's thinking, if I get this guy in the clinches or maul him and lean all over him and shove him around like a rag doll, maybe he will. But when the fight is at long range, when Wilder has the distance that he likes, he's still going to be lethal. Tyson Fury may think that Wilder's power is overrated, perhaps. He contradicts himself often, Tyson Fury, because in some interviews I've heard him say Wilder's one of the biggest punchers of all time. But a couple lines later he'll say, well, Wilder hasn't done it against anybody elite level. He hasn't knocked any elite level fighters out. So how do we know his power is that great? Personally, I think Deontay Wilder's power is for real. It's not like his power can't be nullified. You can nullify a guy's power. I mean, Vladimir Klitschko had tremendous power, but Tyson Fury nullified it very effectively. If Vladimir Klitschko had got off a full-blooded power punch, a full-blooded right hand or a full-blooded left hook when he was still fresh on Tyson Fury, Fury would have gone down. But Fury managed to take Vladimir Klitschko's jab away, take his power away, and ultimately take his heart. So can he do the same against Deontay Wilder? If he does, I don't think weight will have anything to, well, let me not say weight won't have anything to do with it. What I mean by that is it won't matter whether Deontay Wilder came in at 225 or 212. If he is meant to lose to Tyson Fury, he's going to lose to Tyson Fury. And I don't think his weight, whether he's, as I say, 225 or 212, I don't think it would make any difference. If he's going to lose, he's going to lose. But personally, I think that Deontay Wilder will be as effective as he's ever going to be at this particular weight. Earlier on in his career, he was talking about putting weight on. And certainly there were fights when he came in 226 against Arreola, 228 against Artur Szpilka, 228 against Johan Duopa, 229 against Molina. So he was up there in weight for some of those fights. I mean, you go back here and he was in the 220s again, the high 220s. But for his last couple fights, yeah, he was really up there for a few fights. But his last few fights, he's been coming down and down and down in weight. 214, 212. Yeah, it's crazy. Maybe it's the extra training, you know, maybe, I don't know. Some people might say he might not be sleeping well. He might not be eating properly because he's nervous. That's what some people might say. I'm not saying that. He weighed 2 pounds more than this against Luis Ortiz and he still got the job done. He still had the punching power. He still had the explosiveness. So I wouldn't underestimate him just because he's skinny. and doesn't weigh much. I mean, how much body fat is Tyson Fury carrying around on him? Tyson Fury looks like he's got about at least 15 pounds of body fat on him, maybe 20. You know, if you really strip Tyson Fury down and had him ripped without any body fat on him, like Wilder is, he'd be a good, 15, 20 pounds lighter than he is now. And I'm going to do a separate video on Tyson Fury's weight at this weigh-in. But Deontay Wilder 212, let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Is it a strategic thing? Has he done it for strategic reasons? Or does he just go in the gym, train as hard as he can, and weigh whatever he weighs? Let me know what you think in the comment section, people. And has Deontay Wilder's weight swayed your prediction? Maybe some of you are thinking Wilder's going to win this fight. But when you've seen how light he's come in, you're thinking, nah, he's not going to win it. He's going to lack the physical strength needed to keep a guy like Tyson Fury off of him. Let me know, people. It's Hatman, I'm out. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.